Good morning. We are live today. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever you are, how are you? It's been a minute. How are you? How is the family? How is everybody doing? How are you? How are you? How are you all doing? Thanks for joining. When you join on here, please share to be a blessing for us. Share to be a blessing. Share to be a blessing. Share to be a blessing. Let somebody know we live. Let somebody know we are here. Let somebody know it's time for us to have that conversation once again. It's time for us to digest and discuss what will benefit us, what would help us grow, what will not only be beneficial to us, but also to people that we support, people that we look up to, people that we see on day-to-day basis, people that are in need, people that we can talk to, have a conversation with, and say, hey, you can do it this way, you can do it that way, you can do it, you can go here, you can go there, right? So share to be a blessing for others, for us, share to be a blessing for us, share to be a blessing. Call a friend to call a friend. Let's have this conversation, right? Nurturing our talent, nurturing anything, any potentials that we have, nurturing the good things that we have, the good talent that we have, nurturing um, our talent that would be beneficial to us, our talent that will give us the stability that we want, that will give us the foresight, that will give us the ability to move ahead, that will give us the upper hand in life, if I can put it that way, right? Let's nurture it. I see many people having to have these good talent, having greater potentials, having great values, having these things, and yet they're making it go waste. Why? Because they don't know what they have to do, or they don't know how to go by it in order to nurture it, or in order to grow it, right? And so they end up making that talent go waste. They end up making that vision go sideways. Once you get on here, thanks for joining. Please share to be a blessing. Let's have this conversation for a minute, because this conversation is so dear to my heart. This conversation is one that I always want to have, because I feel like people, or many of us, do have the ability, do have the potentials, do have everything it needs for us to move from where we are to our final destination, all right? Into doing well, but yet we sit there and we let these talents ride off. We sit there and we let these great potentials go sideways. We sit down and we let this uh, um, ability that we have, we sell ourselves short, we sell our capabilities short, we sell our dreams, our goals, our aspirations short, right? Because it's either we are afraid, or we don't have the ability to move forward, or we don't have the potential, or we don't even feel like it, right? Have you seen somebody that you know definitely well that they do well, but then they tell you, I don't feel like doing this, I don't feel like doing that, I don't feel like doing that? What is making such a person not wanting to move on? What is making such a person not even thinking of pushing him or herself, right? To build his ability, to build his capacity, right? Or to nurture the what do you call it that he has, to nurture the talent that he might have or she might have, right? Please share. Let's be a blessing to others as I do same on our platform, right? So what would make somebody not want to do that? What would make somebody not want to push themselves? What would make somebody not want to get up and nurture that talent that he has, she has, that beautiful, beautiful talent that they have, right? Your talent need to showcase you. Your talent need to take you from point A to point B. Your talent need to put you out there, but yet you sitting at that same place. Why? Because you're not taking time to nurture that goal. You're not taking time to nurture that talent of yours. What is your talent? And why aren't you nurturing it? Why aren't you growing it? Why aren't you putting in the work in order to be able to use that talent to your advantage? Why don't you do that? What is preventing you from doing that? I always say that on here, thanks for joining whoever is on here. On here, it's discussion day. It's not I know and you don't know. It is an open forum. So if you're on here and you have any thought, put it in the comment section below. Let's have this conversation. But what is making or what makes people now want to nurture the talent that they have, now want to nurture the potentials that they have, now want to nurture that good thing that they have in their hands, that valuable thing? What is preventing them from nurturing it? I don't have the support. I don't know how to go by it. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to even start. Maybe that is what you're dealing with. Or maybe you are in your head way too much as well. Right? Maybe you asking yourself, what exactly would I gain from nurturing this goal of mine, from nurturing this talent of mine? You know how to speak publicly. Use it to your advantage. You know how to do certain things that other people don't know. Use it to your advantage. Grow that, right? Grow that talent. Grow that. Look for ways and means that you can grow that. Look for ways and means that you'll be able to not only benefit from it, but others will benefit from you. Right? Let others benefit from your talent too. Right? Let others benefit from your talent too. Don't say that, oh, there'll be nobody that is interested in my talent. And so I'm going to shove it somewhere and look for something else because what I'm doing, nobody is giving me praises. Nobody is giving me the accolades that I need. It doesn't matter if people are praising you or not. Nurture that talent of yours because guess what? It will be beneficial to you. It will come handy someday. Grow that talent of yours. You might start small, but keep growing it. You might start small, keep putting in the work. You might start small, keep doing what you're doing. As long as what you're doing is helping or improve on your talent. I salute you to my brother. How are you? As long as what you're doing is helping you improve on that talent of yours, keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep growing it. Keep working on yourself. You are a work in progress. Keep working on yourself. That talent of yours that you think nobody is praising you for, and so you're going to let go or you're going to put it somewhere, keep working on it. You might not see the potential of what you're doing. You might not see the benefit of you growing your talent or you nurturing your talent. But someday you would look back and say that indeed I was glad I did. Nurture that talent of yours. Nurture it. And don't look at the fact that people ain't giving you praises for it. Don't look at the fact that nobody is saying you're doing well. Don't look at the fact that it's only one person that is always on your side. Don't look at that. Yes, I know for a fact that sometimes it is hard. Sometimes doing things like that, or doing things that you thought that people would benefit from it, people would come to you and give you praises or sing your praises, and yet nobody is coming. Sometimes it is hard. But guess what? When you have the mentality of not doing it for anybody but for yourself, the effort you put in is different. Right? When you look at it that I'm not doing this for anybody, I am doing this for myself, the effort you put in is different. You go all out. Why? Because you know that when things pan out, you know that when things go well for you, it's only a matter of time, right? That people will see the value, the potential that you have. So keep nurturing that. My brother Rohi, he said, it doesn't matter how bad you start, is if you can focus on the end goal and you can maintain teamwork, success, victory will be yours, right? So it doesn't matter the fact that nobody is telling you that you're doing well. Nobody is singing your praises. I've been doing this for how many years? I've been doing this for the longest, but yet I don't have anybody telling me I am doing well. It doesn't matter. Keep nurturing that talent of yours. Keep nurturing that goal of yours, that dream of yours. Right? Keep nurturing that. Keep nurturing it. Keep nurturing it. We in era where people want the praises of people. We are in the era where people want others to sing their praises, even when they're doing the wrong thing, right? Or we've realized that in this era, in this generation, or in our society, people focus on the bad things and not the good things, right? That's okay. Keep doing what you're doing. That is okay. Keep nurturing that talent of yours. That is okay. When nobody is telling you you're doing okay, keep doing what you're doing. Keep growing. Keep building on yourself. Keep developing yourself. Keep developing yourself. Keep developing yourself. Right? Keep developing yourself. This is one of the topics that is so dear to my heart, because you see people with potentials going waste. Why? Because nobody is holding their hands to tell them that, hey, you're doing well. Nobody is showering prizes on them, and so they sit in there for those talent to go waste. Build on yourself, develop yourself, nurture that talent of yours. Explore, dream, and discover your hidden talent. Right? Explore, dream about it, grow, keep working on it. Even if you fail, keep working on it. Right? Even if it doesn't seem like everything is going all right, keep working on it. There is a saying in my language that one day, I bet fat. Keep working on yourself. Keep growing that talent of yours. Keep nurturing it. I am begging you, keep nurturing that. That talent of yours, nurture it. Put in the work. If you have to sit up at night to study, do it. To build on yourself, do it. If you have to forgo certain things in order to keep your talent nurtured, do it. Right? If you had to let go of certain things in order to work on yourself, do it. Yeah. Right? If you have to keep find a way in order to build on yourself, do it. In order to nurture that talent of yours, do it. In order to get to perfection, do it. But explore, dream, and discover your hidden talent. Like I said, notice what leads to the flow of state. Use it. The flow of states of complete absorption of what you are doing, of complete absorption of your talent, of complete absorption of what you're building for yourself. Do it. It would surely end in praise for those who don't understand what I just said. Right? Right? Kindly DM if you all of the following mention. Right? Johnson win, right? It would surely end in praise. Right? It will surely end in praise. So keep nurturing that. Keep building on that. Right? Don't say that, oh, there is nobody in my DMs saying how well I did. People are going to talk. People are going to pull you down. People are going to say, oh, what exactly is he doing? What exactly is she doing? But nurture on that talent of yours. Nurture on it. Build on it. Think about what people appreciate in you and focus on it, right? My brother, I'm not sure I get you. It's a spam. Oh, you mean the message from the Johnson person, right? Work on it. Look for something that you are good at. Look for something that you love to do. That's your talent right there. Maybe you don't know what talent you have. Maybe you don't know what you have as a person. But look for something that you love to do and work on it. Right? Look for something you love to do and work on it. Build on that talent of yours. Yeah, my brother, it got me a little distracted over there. Right? Look for something you love to do and work on it. I said, consider something you would like to improve on and work on it. That is your talent. That is your hidden talent right there. Nurture it. Build on it. Right? Build on it. Grow it. If we can use that word. Right? Because at the end of the day, your talent would end up serving you. Your talent will end up putting you on the places that you've ever dreamed of, putting you on people's lips as you've always wanted, right? When the time is right, right? It will happen. But until then, nurture that talent of yours. Challenge yourself. Because guess what? Limiting yourself won't do you any good. Challenge yourself with new ideas. Challenge yourself. This is my talent. This is what I am happy. This is what makes me happy. This is what I enjoy doing. Challenge yourself. What can I do to boost it up a little bit? What can I do to move it from where it is to something greater? Challenge yourself. Never sit in one place because you think nobody is watching. Never think at one place because you think that, oh, you've dwelt on the negatives that people say And so you don't even believe in yourself anymore, right? Challenge yourself. Challenge yourself. Work on those goals of yours. I said, challenge yourself. Limiting beliefs. Challenge your limiting beliefs. One of the biggest obstacles to uncertainty, your hidden talent, right? So self-doubt will prevent you from nurturing it, right? What others will say about you will prevent you from nurturing it, right? I don't know what, I don't think I have that. Self-doubt. What are people going to say about me? These two things will prevent you from growing that talent of yours. Maybe yours is knowing how to cook well, right? Challenge yourself by talking to family and friends. Hey, if you want, sometimes our inner circles have all the gems, not gems as in diseases causing gems, gems as in GEM, right? Have all the goodies, right? So you tell them, hey, you have male friends or you have even female friends who are always busy, right? Hey, I know how to cook. Can I sample you with something for you to taste it? Right? Sometimes you got to put yourself out there. You got to go out of your way to put your talent on the map. Right? You got to go out of your way to put your talent on the map. I know how to do this. Let me sample you. Right? Let me give you a sample to see. Are you getting the picture? And then you cook one of your favorites, right? For this person. Right? You cook for that person. And then the next minute you realize that they will start to talk about you to their friends. Right? Oh, I tasted this lady's food and it was so good. So if you need something or if you need somebody to cater for you, you can use her. That's you putting your talent on the map. Right? That is you putting your talent on the map. Right? That is you telling your friends and family that, hey, this is what I'm capable of. Why don't you give me a try? That is you nurturing your talent. Right? That is you nurturing what do you have. You've sampled it to that person. You've told that person you are good at this. They might say, oh, you are here for good at this. Try me. This is how you tell them, try me. And then they tell you, okay, let's see what you made of. Let's see what you can do. And you take your time. You take that time. And you surprise them with your talent, right? So we're using the example of you knowing how to cook, right? I also give an example of you being good in public speaking, right? People are paying for others to talk to them. Right? Or it can even be you just being a good listener. People are paying for companionship, for people to just be around them and listen to them. If that is your talent, work on it. If that is something you enjoy doing, work on it. It would work, come what may, because you're taking time to build on yourself. Have we all heard the saying of little drops of water make a mighty ocean? Right? So gradually, you put your foot out there. Gradually, you put your talent out there. Gradually, you put yourself out there. Gradually, you would realize that by the time you would become conscious of what is happening, You already out there. Nurture that talent of yours. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Right? Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Share to bring people on you. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Right? I said it is important to explore different opinions and experiment to find out what you truly passionate about. What are you passionate about? What do you love to do, as we said earlier on? What are you willing to spend time, energy, and resource to learn to better yourself with? Right? What are you good at? Right? What are you good at? Until you put your talent out there, nobody will know what you're good at. Until you let people know what exactly you are good at, people are going to think you're useless. But that doesn't also mean you should rub it in their faces, right? Right? So until you learn how to nurture that talent, how to grow that talent, how to grow that dreams, aspiration, that gift of yours, that is the word. Until you learn how to use them, until you learn how to nurture it. Others will not take you serious unless you take yourself serious. And in doing so, follow your heart. Follow that heart of yours and don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Many of us, when we were growing, it was us pleasing our parents by doing what they want us to do in terms of careers, right? In terms of doing well in life. My parent want me to be a doctor. My parent want me to be my parent want me to be a doctor. My parent want me to be an engineer. My parent want me to be a nurse. They want me to do this. But what do you want to do? Right? So many of us ended up following the path of our parents. That is notwithstanding that you're not supposed to listen to your parent. That's not what we're saying here. Right? We're saying that in the fact that we ended up growing, knowing that that is not the path we want to go. We ended up knowing that that goal or that aspiration, that profession wasn't for you. Right? And now you found yourself. Now you found something that you're good at. Now you found something that you're better at. Now you found something that keeps burning within you. Nurture that. Let that candle burn. Right? Let that candle burn. Right? Let it burn. Because it is only through that you would know how to nurture your talent, how to grow your talent, how to make it work for you. Right? So we followed everything that they were saying. I want you to be a doctor. I wanted to go to school to be an engineer. I wanted to go to school to be a pilot, right? And then as we grew up, we realized that our passion is something else, or we have interest in something else, right? That is what we got to follow. That is what we got to nurture. That is what we have to build on. Nurturing that talent of ours, right? Nurture, grow it. So don't let anybody stop you. I said, you selling yourself very short will end up hurting you. Grow that talent and polish it. Grow that talent, polish it, grow that talent, keep it moving, grow that talent, and put it out there for the world to see. I was having a conversation with one of my team, right? And we kept talking. And I'm like, hey, you know how to do A, B, C, Z, and Z. Why don't you use it to your advantage? Why don't you build on it? Right? People will pay for the knowledge you have in your head. Right? It only start with you making that decision that I am going to polish my talent. I am going to build on that gift that I have. Right? No, you got to build on that. No, you got to build on that talent of yours. Stop selling yourself so short. Stop thinking that you're not enough. Stop thinking that, oh, that gift of yours won't bring any good thing. Stop thinking that way. Build on it. Even means that having samples of what you have out there for people to try it, then do it. Right? If it means that doing certain things from the beginning for a start for free, then do it. Because it will only put you out there. Education is key. Nurturing those gifts is key as well. Seek opportunities to use on your talent. And in all this, be patient with yourself. But build on that talent of yours. Nurture that gift of yours. A talent that has been built on over a period of time speaks for itself. Because you don't need to open your mouth to tell people your story. You don't need to open your mouth to tell people what are you good at. Your talent will showcase itself when you take time to nurture it. Your talent will announce itself when you take time to grow it. Your gift would announce itself when you put in the work. When you explore and put in the work, your talent will speak for itself. Right? Your talent will speak for itself. Build on you. Remember, it is you that matters. Remember, it is you and nobody else. Remember, it is you, your talent, your growth. Build on it. Build on it. Work on yourself. Push yourself enough to be able to stay back and say, hey, I did it. Because guess what? Critics are hard and they are loud. But to be successful is louder. To be successful, when your talent is speaking for you, when your gift is speaking for you, is louder. Develop yourself. Build on that. Right? Build on that. Right? I wrote here, I said, your talent determines what you can do and what you cannot do. It determines where you go from here now. The amount of work you put in building on yourself, the amount of work you put in nurturing your talent determines where you go from here. Nurture that talent of yours. Use it to your advantage. Because in building on this, you begin to grow. In building on that talent, you begin to develop. In building on that talent, you get ideas on what to do, what to put together in order to brand yourself. In nurturing your talent, you stand out unique from others. Because you don't copy, you would not copy anybody, you would not do what others are doing. You built on your unique goal, you built on your unique ability, you built on your unique gift, you built on your unique talent. Let your talent announce you. Let your talent put you on the map. Let your talent let people know that, hey, that fellow out there is good. That fellow out there knows what she does, knows what he does, knows every bit of her job or his job. Right? Build on that talent of yours. Build on it. Oh, but I don't know. I have this, I have that. I like to do this. I like to do that. I like to do that. But what brings you joy out of the list that you've put out there? So if you're sitting there asking yourself or thinking, oh, but I don't know what my talent is because I have so many things that I like to do. But what really brings you joy? What really puts you out there? What really makes you blush when you start talking about it or when you start doing it? That is your talent. Nurture it. Right? Nurture it. Because gradually it would work for you. Right? It would work for you. It would work for you. Build on that. Yes, I know life sometimes hit us left, right, center with when we're trying to build on our talent, our gifts, right? Or even our businesses. I always say that a man is not measured by how tall he stands, but how many times he gets up when he falls. So, how many times you've gotten up shows your resiliency. How many times you've gotten up shows how bad you want that talent to be nurtured, shows how bad you want that talent to grow, that gift to come together for you. Nurture it, work on it, and don't doubt yourself for a second. If what you're doing brings you happy, if what you're doing brings you joy, if what you're doing brings you some form of fulfillment at the end of the day, keep working on it. Keep building on it. Keep learning ways and means to make it work for you. As I said, if it needs to put samples out there, do it for free, do it. If it needs to use your inner circle for it, do it. But some way, somehow, that gift need to go out there. Some way, somehow, somebody need to see the potential that you have. Some way, somehow, somebody need to know what you're good at. That is where you come in. By nurturing it, by developing it, by growing it. A talent that is not built on is not a talent, it's a waste of resources. But a talent that is worked on, that is developed, that is trialed, not only put you out there, but bring some form of fulfillment to you as a person. We all might have different goals, different talent, different gift. But no two talents are the same. They might have the same name. They might have the same characteristics. They might have the same body, but yet they won't be the same. Why? Because my talent might be different from yours. Yes, I sing and you sing, but my talent might be different from yours, or your talent might be different from mine. Depending on how we nurture it, depending on what we do with it, depending on how we build and develop it. So as long as or as much as we have same talent, have same gift, mine might be different. Mine might be different. Have you seen people talking about two different chefs with their foods, and yet everybody is leaning towards the other? Because why? Their ingredient, their formula might be different from yours. Maybe they took time to build on that. Maybe they took time to nurture that talent, to nurture that gift of theirs. Maybe you did not. And that shouldn't stop you. That should rather ginger you, energize you, push you to build and to nurture that goal the more. Because in doing so, we grow. In doing so, we end up building on our brand. In doing so, we end up improving on our productivity. In doing so, it helps us increase our engagement, our fulfillment in every aspect of our lives. Build on that goal of yours. Nurture that gift of yours. Nurture your gift. Nurture your goal. Build on your goal. Build on it. Nurture it. That gift of yours. Nurture it. And allow it to put you on the map. Allow you to put you out there. Allow it to showcase you. Once you build on it, once you've built on yourself, once you've nurtured that growth and gift of yours. If you are struggling to find out exactly what gift you have, ask yourself, what makes me happy when I'm doing it? What kind of job do I enjoy doing? What kind of activities do I enjoy doing? And how does it make me feel? And figure out what exactly is your talent. Many of us are sitting on so much potentials. Many of us are sitting on our growth and our increment because we're not building, we're not nurturing our talent, we're not nurturing our gifts, we're not putting in work to build on our gifts that we have. Remember, Rome was not built in a day. And so it's not going to take a day for you to know exactly how to nurture that goal. It will take some practice. It will take some time. It will take you doing try and error. It will take you sometimes going against all odds to know exactly what you need to do regarding that gift of yours. But do it. Keep doing it. Keep pushing it. right? Keep pushing it, right? Keep dwelling on it. What I know to do is to paint, but then I'm not so good at it. Keep practicing it. That is you nurturing it. Oh, I love to cook, but I don't know how to cook this food. Keep practicing it. As I said, if you're looking to build that business out there, that resource out there, let's use the cooking for example. You want to build a restaurant, right? You want to have your own joint, but you don't know how to start because maybe you don't have the funds, maybe you don't have the resources, maybe you don't even have where to even start. Start from your kitchen. Nurture that goal from your home. Nurture that goal from routine. As I said, sometimes if you have to give things out for free, then do it. So in this cooking thing, what do? Oh, I want to open up a restaurant. I want to open up a eatery, right? So what am I going to do? I'm going to start taking orders, individual orders from people that are around me. Word of mouth. Hey, I know how to cook wachi. So if you want some wachi, I can do it for you at a fee. That is you nurturing that talent, branding yourself as well. Right? I know strategic planning, and I know you just opened up a new business. How about you trying me with some little project to see how I do with that gift of mine? Sometimes nurturing our talent means doing stuff for free. So, in you being good at strategic planning or you being good at branding, it could mean that you offering a company your services for a period of time, let's say a week, a month, for free. Because guess what? If you are able to do what you do well for them, they're not only going to appreciate you, but then they will be willing and able to recommend you for somebody else, to somebody else. Word of mouth, right? Oh, we know this person. He did this for our company, our just open company, right? You can use that person. Word of mouth. And then gradually you keep your feet in the door. Gradually, doors start opening for you. Gradually, you end up, so you started from one order for the cooking, like you cooking for somebody. Now you start to get 3, 4, 5. Even if it means using your own fuel or using your own transportation to deliver that food to that person's house, do it. Because once you've branded yourself and you're telling these people that, hey, now I charge for delivery fee, they're not going to say no. Because when you started, you gave them your samples, you offered them samples, right? You offered samples to them. That is how these multi-millionaires out there, some of them, that is what they did. I said, Rome is not built in a day. It takes you to learn to nurture your talent, to learn to nurture your gift, to learn to nurture anything that you enjoy doing. Because you would not be able to thank yourself enough when you've been able to get to the point where you can say, I am so glad I am here. I am so glad I built and I grew that talent of mine. I am so glad I put in the work. I am so glad I gave it my all. Nurture your dreams and let your dreams speak for you. Nurture your talent, your gift, your aspirations, and let it put you on the map. Nurture those and let it give you a ticket to the door, an entrance, an entry ticket to that huge opportunity, to that huge contract, to that huge deal that you've been waiting for. Don't sit on your talent. We see so many people with great talent, with great gift, yes, sitting on it and not knowing what to do with it. Today, I am urging you to get up and nurture that talent. I am urging you to get up and work and develop that talent. I am urging you to get up and work on that gift of yours. You have it all in here. You have it all with you. It is up to you to get yourself up. It is up to you to decide that it is time for me to put in the work. It is up to you to decide that, hey, we have come here and we're doing this. Let's go out this week and nurture our talent. Go into the world. Look for the things that make you happy. Look for the things that you enjoy doing. Look for the things that brings you joy and work on it. Nurture it. Grow it. And at the end of the day, you will be a happy person. You will be happier than before. Because that talent will not only talk for you, it would also end up bringing you fortunes. Build on that talent of yours. Nurture it. Grow it to your advantage. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. It is a Dose of Encouragement Incorporated, and I am your host, Amanda Akrufi-Aye. If you don't know who I am, my name is Amanda Akrufi-Aye, and I am the founder of a Dose of Encouragement Incorporated. As you all know, it's another year, and our social impact project is underway. As I said in last few episodes, we are doing educational supplies this year. It might not be anything huge, but just to put smiles on brilliant but needy student faces, right? By supplying them with exercise books, writing materials, backpacks, what have you, shoes, what have you, that it would be beneficial. It would be beneficial to their growth. It will make things easy for them when it comes to education, right? So if you're joining us now and you don't know what this is a Dose of Encouragement Incorporated. We don't only do motivation speaking here, but we also do events in the community where we put smiles on people's faces by offering support, offering help, offering a dose of hope, right? From a heart that cares to a hand that helps, right? That is our motto. That is our vision, impact on life, right? Through eradicating of global poverty in our own small way, in our own special way, right? Join this worthy cause. Let us build a home away from home. Let us build a community that people can actually look up to. People can actually join force to help to build it, to help to grow it, to help to push it to its destination, right? Because we want to be able to support as much people as we can, as much student as we can, as much homeless people as we can. You know, some of these people, it is of no fault of theirs. It is of no doings of theirs that they find themselves where they are currently, right? It is circumstances that they find themselves where they are. So we'll try to do our very best. We'll try to do the little that we can in putting smiles on their faces. But as we go out this week, let us go out there nurturing our talent. Let us go out there building on what we have. Let us go out there in building on the gifts that we have. Brand yourself, nurture that talent of yours, and let that talent put you on the map. Build on it. It doesn't matter how small you start. It doesn't matter where you started from. It can be from the comfort of your home. But either way, please start it. I am your host, Amanda Krupiaye. And as I always say, thank you to you, our audience. Thank you to you, our supporters. Thank you to you, our followers, for making this a possibility. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here. Without you guys, there would be no ADOEI. And as I always say, I love you all so much, and there is nothing, absolutely nothing you can do about it. Let us keep this video circulating on all other platforms. Let us share to all social medias. Let us put it out there for people to, for somebody to be blessed. You might be somebody's blessing. You might be the source of somebody being hopeful once again in life. You might be the source of somebody being able to get up and nurture their talent. Share this video to be of support. And until I come your way again, have a blissful Saturday. Have a fruitful week ahead. And if you haven't turned the notification button on here, please do. A Dose of Encouragement Incorporated on WhatsApp channel, A Dose of Encouragement Incorporated on Facebook, A Dose of Encouragement Incorporated on YouTube, and then also our website, www.adoei.org, as well as Instagram, Twitter, and all other platforms we on there. So follow us, share to be a blessing for us, bring people on board. You know, we expanded. If you are somebody and you like what we do, you like what you see, you like the work we're doing, and you want to be of support, you are more than welcome. Or if you even want to be a member, if you want to be a team member, you are more than welcome. Reach out to us. Let us build this world. Let us make this world a little better each and every day as we go along with our deeds, with our actions, with everything that we do, by supporting people in difficulty, by supporting the less privileged out there. As I said, due to no fault of theirs, due to circumstances that they find themselves, due to the things that happen to them. So stay blessed and have a blessed Saturday. Thank you so much. I sign up and I'll see you again.